My lovely Virgo. So let's see what is coming in your world for this week. Some of you, you're going to have an approval. I don't know what that approval is. Some of you, if you filled out for something or if you signed up for something, you will get an approval. I just see paperwork. There's this paperwork and then an approval. All right. So you will know. Some of you too, what the approval can be. You wanted a new car because some of you, you're going to be driving out the lot on a brand new car, if that's what the approval is for. Some of you, you could be getting your car fixed. You're going to get your car back. If your car was being worked on, you get it back this week. And your car is safe for you to have on the road. Some of you, you're also going to get a thank you, an appreciation. There's someone that you have helped and they are grateful for your help. It can even be a friend. You know, you could have a friend that was going through so many dark times and trying times, and they didn't think that they would be able to get it out the season, but you could have been the light in your friend's darkness, and they are so grateful for you. So gratitude is coming your way for all that you have provided to someone in their time of need. Someone sees you as such a perfect friend and such a perfect partner. Perfect partner just meaning like if you are a Virgo who is single, where that come from? It don't even matter. If you are a Virgo who is single, you have a friend that thinks you deserve amazing love because you're such a wonderful friend, and they can only imagine the type of lover that you will be in someone's life because you have a lot to add to people's life. You know, you need to be, or maybe you are, if you're not, you need to be more confident in what you bring to the table when it comes to love. Because Virgo, you're a very resourceful, kind, loving person. And you need to understand that if you have anybody in your life that doesn't value you and that doesn't appreciate you, they don't deserve you, because you are one in a million. And there's not a lot of people out there like that. There's some people who will bring their damagedness to your life. There's people who will bring their emotional pain to your life. There's people who will bring dysfunction and chaos to your life, but you have to cherish the ones that can bring laughter to your life, that can bring solutions to your life, that can be supportive of you in your life. Your friends or you know, the people that will check on you and just want to make sure you're okay. I feel like the world has takers, but the world also has givers, and you should be confident in the fact that you have so much to give in love. I hope you know that you are the prize. All right. Some of you could be overcoming someone that passed over, or it could be their anniversary. If somebody passed over, it could be their anniversary, or for some reason you're thinking about someone that passed over and the memories that you two shared and you miss them. So for some reason this week for you, Virgo, I just see it's like a very sentimental week. It's a week that you are going to be showered with a lot of love, a lot of kindness, a lot of gratitude, a lot of laughter, a lot of healing, and a lot of growth. This also gives me the feels intuitively that I feel like right before we're about to go into the next season of our life, we have a break. You know, I feel like life tests us. We have trials, we have challenges, we have tribulations. Life tests us. They test us to grow us and strengthen us. And I feel like you just came out of a test. So you're at the end of a cycle. You purged a lot of hurtful memories that you could have been holding on to is being purged from you. You will realize that you don't think of the bad memories as much as you used to. You could be more focused on your future. And you can also be doing this intentionally. You could know that me thinking about the past or what has happened to me, what didn't work, only keeps me in a very low frequency, and it makes you feel depressed and sad and upset and frustrated. So you can be very intentional about staying away from those thoughts that cause you pain. Some of you are not waiting for reconciliation anymore. If you were hoping to reconcile with someone, if you had reconciliation on the brain, your brain has shifted. I feel like you just want to be happy. How about that? And happiness doesn't come from a lover. Happiness comes from you and being intentional about the fact that you just want to be happy, which means stripping yourself away from things that don't make you happy. That is the part of purging that people may not understand. You can't force someone to be what you want them to be. You know, the lesson that you probably had to learn that was really hard and challenging for you is to accept that people are who they are. They're not what you want them to be. See people for who they are and not for who you wish they would be, or the potential that they have to be. See people for who they are right here, right now. Because you're going to waste your whole entire beautiful, precious life waiting for somebody to change, to realize you're now in your 40s, or you're now in your 50s, or you're now in your 60s, and this person still didn't change, and your good years has passed you on by. You're probably coming to this revelation, and you're going to make peace with where you have been. So you have humble beginnings, and you could be spending time with family. Some of you could be going to go visit your family, or you could be spending time with family. You guys can be cracking jokes about certain things that you could have been through in the past, you know, things that hurt you. You can now look back and laugh at. Let me see what else is coming in your world. Once again, Spirit is bringing it up. You have too much unnecessary worry. You are so scared. Some of you may feel like a failure. Jesus, what is going on? Some of you feel like a failure. What do I have to say to that? If you are alive, if you are breathing, if you are living another day, it's another day for you to try again. So failure just means that you have experiences and wisdom that can help you in the future. That's all failure means. Some of you felt like you almost went broke trying to prove your worth to people. Or somebody could feel that way. If it's not you, could be you. That's a sad revelation. If you felt like you went broke to prove your worth to someone, that can be a hurtful revelation. Because it just means you've made deposits into something. You've invested in something that you didn't get the return. But let me speak to you spiritually, because that's what I know. Spiritually, anything that you invest in, you may not get the return from the same investment, but you gonna get back that return, baby. I'm gonna tell you that. That's one thing that I do realize about life. You know, I tell this to all my clients. Like, you invested love into John. And just because you invested the love into John, you will get it back. The universe gives you back what you pour in. That's a fact. The thing is, you ain't going to get that back from John. Why? Because John is not in a place where they can give love. But I'm going to tell you who going to have it. Timothy or Anthony or Paul or David, Melissa or Catherine. They gonna have it. It's not gonna come, like, you won't get the outcome from the source of pain, but I'll tell you one thing, you're gonna get it from someplace else, because that's the way that the world really works, if you're open to receiving it. So for you, see, wisdom, and this is all I'm speaking about in this reading. You have a lot of wisdom. You've learned so much. Some of you are very mature now. And you're going to have a distrust in people who are inconsistent. You're starting to learn about red flags early. Inconsistency is such a red flag. Like, Anybody that starts out too inconsistent, you already know that you're going to have a turbulent relationship. You should just know that off the bat. But you're learning a lot. You're learning a lot. Some of you you're learning from your losses. Some of you could be going through financial losses, or once again, you've invested in a connection, or you could have even invested in a marriage, in a connection, in a marriage. You've made an investment and you lost on your return. But like I said, you're gonna get it back. I promise you'll get it back. You just won't get it back from who you thought or how you thought you was gonna get it back. But you're gonna get it back. Yeah, that's you. Heartbreak and loss. You're going through lots of loss and grief and sadness. But once again, you could be leaning on your support. See? Didn't I say you're going to get it back? Look at that card. Didn't I say you're going to get it back? That's the first thing I said, honey. I said, let me tell you something. You're going to get your get back. Oh, yes, you are. You're going to get it back. Whatever you lost out on, whatever you invested in. Once again, if you're open, and I only say this because a lot of people are not as open as they think. You can't hold on to an ex and expect somebody to come into your life. You won't receive it. And that's another thing. If you thought that they were cheating, you are right. You are absolutely right. They were cheating. You could have felt that intuitively, but you never had the proof. You didn't have the proof, but you felt it intuitively that somebody else was in their energy or having a part of their time. Some of you could have been rumors, you could have heard of rumors, or you could have been looking through readings, and you could have heard a reader mention that there's a third party, and you're right. I feel like you're going to make peace with this part of your life. I feel like you've been holding on to this for a while. This been showing up. This heartbreak has been showing up for the past 3 weeks for Virgo. So heartbreak takes time. You will go through the 5 stages of grief, and the 5 stages of grief is like depression, anger, and then bargaining, I forgot the other 2 stages, but you get where I'm going with this. You will overcome it. Bargaining, and then you'll overcome it. You will definitely overcome this, because I see the peace through understanding. This is why people love tarot, because through tarot you have an understanding, and you get to give yourself the closure that the person couldn't. Some of you are going to meet a partner this week. You're going to meet a partner this week. You're going to meet a partner right now. You know how I know you are? Because I feel it in the energy. And anytime, like even when I do personal readings for people, when I say like, oh, I feel somebody in your energy coming now, like, then they'll email me and say, oh my God, Love Wins, I just met somebody. And I'm like, I knew it, because I can feel energetically when somebody's coming like now. So whatever heartbreak you've had, you're going to have it replaced. Once again, I feel like be open. Look, you just have to be open. So this shows what you don't know is that love is coming. You've had so many obstacles in love. You feel bored with your love life too. You feel bored with past partners. Allow this cycle to clear out your system before this new lover comes in. Whatever you don't heal, it's going to show up in the next lover. You might as well just take the time to heal yourself the right way and not run away or try to escape the pain. Feel the pain, learn from the pain, get rid of the pain, gain from the pain. I like that. Gain from your pain. This new person is going to be crazy about you. They're going to be telling their friends about you. They're going to feel a spark with you almost automatically. And you can meet them while they're around their friends. Some of you, if you guys like to go out, or if you get invited out, or it could be even like a house thing. Like suppose somebody asks you, oh, I'm having a get together at my house. And then somebody invites you with them. Like, oh, come with me. Somebody invited me to a house thing. Why you don't come with me? It's something like that. That's what I'm seeing visually. You get invited someplace. And this person sees you from as soon as you enter the room, and they're like locked in. And the beautiful thing about this person is that they're like a hopeless romantic. You know, they're like somebody who will bring you flowers, and somebody who enjoys date night, and somebody who enjoys the mystery of love. Somebody who like daydreams about love. Somebody who is currently manifesting love right this second. Somebody who's going to have trouble sleeping when they meet you because they're not going to be able to get you out their head. Some of you, it's been a long time since you received love. That's what Spirit just said. Some of you haven't felt love in a long time. Like some of you don't know, like you maybe care for people, and it can be a struggle for you to find people who love the way you love. Not in this season. Not in this season. Some of you will have multiple options. Whoever hurt you could be going through lots of suffering, and they could be going through judgment. Judgment just means they're going through their own karma. They want to travel and see you. They really do. They can even have car trouble. They can have issues with their car. They're going to be going through car trouble, but they're trying to take their power back. You could have been with somebody that they had mad stuff going on in their life. Like, damn. To me, this person seems like their plate was like overflowed with all kinds of stuff. This person has so much stuff on their plate. This is like a person you be around them and they always complaining about something, or something's always going wrong. Like, ugh. This is like a person who attracted in a lot of like their negative mind. They have a negative mindset. As you think it, so it is. So because this person is so negative, that's all they attract in is negative things. So even if you are a positive person, it'll be hard for them to even value you or appreciate you because they're so stuck on negativity. They're so stuck on darkness. They're so stuck on like what doesn't work and what, they're just negative. They're not happy, and they have a lot of inner turmoil, and you could have just been a Band-Aid. But you be around this person, you start to notice that negativity is going to start to flood into your life, and all of a sudden now your car don't work, and all of a sudden now your money is leaving, and all of a sudden now your tooth is chipped, and all of a sudden all kinds of stuff just start to happen to you because it's this person's negative energy. And it's like they like to talk about negativity because it's like they can have somebody with them. This is a person who's in darkness, and they like to have company in their darkness. This is like a raging alcoholic, somebody who drinks and then I can't. I had enough. I had enough. You get it. I don't even have to go any further because I refuse. But that's who they are. That's their lifestyle. That's what they attract in because that's who they are at the core of their personality. That's who they are. That's why Spirit says they were so hard to love. And loving this person just felt like a war and a fight because you weren't only dealing with your own wounds, you was dealing with their wounds. So they're focused on you. They feel like you just cut them off. You got tired of it. You could have even told them that they look so raggedy. What did you tell this person? That they raggedy? They don't even dress good. They just letting themselves go. What did you say to them? I cannot. I cannot, and I will not. They're trying to get stable. They miss your heart. You had such a big open heart, and they find you so attractive. It's like ooh, you tried it, Virgo. Let me tell you how you tried it. I'm about to call you out so good. Baby, I'm about to give it up to you straight. You try to make this person into who you are. You try to make this person into who you wanted them to be. That's what you try to do. You try to take a fixer-upper, like a used car, and you try to throw some paint on it to make it look good, even though the insides of the car wasn't great. That's what you tried to do. You got a fixer-upper. You've seen the potential in them. They probably attractive, but they don't carry themselves good and you probably have a reputation to uphold. So you probably tried to, why you don't wear this? Why you don't put on that? Why you don't do this? Why you don't, some of you could have even bought this person clothes. You try to fix them up. Oh, you look good when you put your hair like this. Oh, you need to get more haircuts. You look so much better with, baby, you tried it. You tried. That's why you're upset. You try to clean this person up and make them look like a decent human being, but it wasn't about their outsides. It was their insides that needed the cleaning up. And this was like a person who would resist healing. They're used to turmoil. Some of you, if you try something new with your hair, if you've been using a new hair product, or some of you you use rice, that rice water stuff, it can work for you. Your hair is going to get like long, or like you could be using something like some treatment, some natural treatment on your child's hair, some like products when it comes to your child. You have a new lover coming in, and some of you are about to collect disability again. If you had disability that ran out, you're about to get disability again. So I don't know, like disability could be what? It can just be unemployment or something. Lately, the spirit says you're going to see deja vu. You're going to speak people into existence. It just means, like, suppose you're talking to your friend. You're like, you know what? I haven't heard from Linda in so long. I wonder what's going on with Linda. And then all of a sudden, you're going to go to the store. You're going to see Linda, or you're going to get a text message from Linda. Yeah. See, how teachable are you? I knew you tried it, baby. Spirit, how teachable are you? You try to fix somebody who was damaged as ever. Spirit wants you to know what, like, be careful of this. This is a lesson that you keep repeating. You probably keep repeating it with the same person. Be careful, because what's happening to you now is like you're dating. Your dating pool is about to open up. So Spirit wants you to be careful. Don't make the same mistakes. That's why I said that resting period, that solitude. When you're in solitude, when Spirit puts you in a solitude, it is, oh my God, people underestimate solitude. And then some people just overdo the solitude. Like, yeah, you're supposed to be in solitude, heal yourself for a few months, but that shouldn't turn into years on years and years. Like, you deserve to go out and have fun, but your dating life is going to be exciting. See what I said? Somebody's going to want to give you flowers. Be careful of thinking that the nice guy is boring. Nice guys are so boring. And be careful of being turned on by the bad guys, because that could be one of your hardest lessons. The guys the bad boys that are so charming, and they come in one way, and before you know it, you're on this roller coaster. Give a nice person a chance. Even if you don't really like them like that, open up yourself to that level of love, because I feel like that's the pattern that you need to break. You will work with a damaged, charming bad boy, but when it comes to a good person, you don't seem interested. It doesn't have enough. It's too easy for you. Be careful of that. Of accepting and only broken people. So this is you, inner peace. You're going to make peace with where you've been. And you're about to be on your way, Virgo. You're about to be on a new journey, baby. Some of you have to turn your clocks back or something. Something to do. That just came out. I don't know. So it says success expands in your life, your money. I did say you're manifesting wealth, right? So success is going to be expanding. And your dating life is going to open up again. Be careful of arguing with this person. If you want them to take accountability, I don't think they're in a place where they're ready to. Because I hear like, oh, you trying to blame me, but what about you? If you make this person be accountable, it might turn into a big blow up argument that you don't want. So yeah, this shows you as the wounded healer, like you trying to make peace. What wounds do you have? And how you need to surrender to peace, because your desire is about to come into fruition. I'm going on to the extended. I'm going to do a full spread on the new person, the old person, and give you a message about your family. Love and light.